Hi,
Good
Mr. T.
evening. Yeah, good evening.
How are you?
I'm good today. How are you?
I'm also very well, thank you.
So
I
I
just,
hear the voice your voice is quick.
yes.
Mm.
Is it better? Is it better now? Is it better? Is it better now?
Yes, it's better.
Okay. Right. Okay, Mr. T, let's excuse me. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat.
Mm. No
Have you heard
problem.
this expression? Have you heard this expression before? I'm going to write it here for you. I have a frog in my throat. Have you heard about this expression before?
Yes.
Okay. So when
That's good.
something is, yeah, when you've got something in your throat, then we use the expression. We say, I have a frog in my throat.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway, the frog is not there anymore. Okay, let's start with our lesson for today. Right, let me just get my things ready. Okay, right. So today we're going to mainly talk about, we've got quite a nice lesson. This is a very nice lesson. In the grammar part, we're going to talk about the present simple tense, affirmative, and the present simple negative and interrogative. Right. Affirmative is when something is, it's a positive sentence. Negative sentence is negative. For example, she doesn't go to school every day. Affirmative is positive. She goes to school every day. Like I said, negative. She doesn't go to school every day. And interrogative, when we ask a question. For example, does she go to school every day? Right. Okay, that's what we're going to do in the grammar part. So let's start. Look at the photo below. So, do you know this TV show?
I don't know.
Me neither. I've
Good
never
night.
seen the show. Yeah, I never seen the show before. Right,
I
but
I I I I do not. I don't. I don't ever seen.
yes, me
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah.
But this TV show, the name of this show is The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang.
This is the name. This is the name of this TV show, The Big Bang Theory. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it. All right. Can you read for us this part here? The Big Bang Theory is
It's
a
a TV comedy about a group of friends in Pasadena, California.
hello, Miss Luyen. Sorry, hello, Miss Luyen.
My wife, she better than
Hello, Miss Luyen.
yesterday.
Very glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
Thank you.
You've got a Mr. T. You've got a beautiful wife.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think she's beautiful, and I like her. She's a lovely woman.
Mm.
She's a good student. Right? Can you read for us?
The Big Bang Theory, the TV TV comedy about a group of friends in Pasadena, California.
Pasadena. Right, yes. Now, Pasadena is a city in the state
City.
of California. It's a state in the state of California in the USA.
Yes.
Okay.
Leolas and Seldon are scientists. They are work together and they share a pet too. Two other friends from work, Howard and Rai, often visit them. Penny live opposite. She work in a restaurant. She nice Neolas and Seldon. But they are very different from her. A lot of the humor come
The
from
lot of the humor.
humor.
The lot of the humor.
Humor come from
Sorry, Mr. T.
yes.
Sorry, Mr. T. I just want to explain this word. Humor is when somebody makes a lot of jokes and they light-hearted. So, okay, wait, let me write it for you. I'm going to write it here. Humor means it's a person, someone who likes to tell jokes, tell jokes and laugh a lot, somebody that is light-hearted. Right. That is what humor means. Okay, so a lot of humor.
Yeah. Sometimes this contract, it is a simple idea from the soul, but millions of people watch and enjoy it every week. Clearly, people love show about friends.
Okay, right. Okay, now let's answer a few questions about this text. So, which characters in the show work together?
Character in the show correct.
Which characters in the show work together?
The comedies.
Which characters in the show work together?
Leolas and Seldon.
Yes, right. And also Howard and Ra.
Yeah, Howard and Ra.
Because they've got Leonard and Sheldon work together, and they've got two other friends from work. Let me just close this. Right, and they've got two other friends from work. And those two friends' names are Howard and Ra. Okay, so Leonard and Sheldon and Howard and Ra, they work together. Right, now, which characters live together?
These two together, Leolas and Seldon.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, they sell flat top, flat two.
Yes. Question 3, can you name any of the other TV shows about friends? Can you name any other TV shows about friends? I don't think you will. There's huh?
Can you name any
Yes,
other TV show about friends?
Yes, I can name one. There's one TV show I didn't follow it very often, but I did look at it once or twice. The show of the TV was the name of the TV show was Friends. Like this. That was the name of the TV show. It was Friends.
Big Bang.
Yeah. That was the name of the TV show, Friends. It was on the TV for a long time. Very popular. A lot of people like to follow it. Okay. That's one I can think about. Other TV show about Friends. Right. Okay, so let's carry on. Right, now today we're going to look at the present simple tense. Okay, so we're going to look at this tense here, the present simple tense. So first, we use the present simple to talk about something that happens regularly, always, or never. For example, I usually get up at 7 o'clock. Usually is an adverb of frequency. This word here,
Usually,
that word there.
Usually, I think it usually is higher 80%.
That's correct. Yes, yes, it is. It's when you do things like 5 times a week. Now the word usually is an adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency. Now we use adverbs of frequency like usually, sometimes, always, never, hardly ever, often, regularly. Yeah, just to name a few. We get lots more, but we use an adverb of frequency to tell how often we do things. How often we do things. Right. So the point that I want to make is that we use adverbs of frequency together when we use the present simple tense. You see?
Yes, I see. I understand.
So a lot of time we use adverbs of frequency like always, usually, sometimes, never, hardly ever, rarely, occasionally. We use when we use the present simple tense. Right. Okay. In fact, and then we also use the present simple tense when we talk about a fact that is always true. For example, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. That is a fact. It is true. Right. For example, in the affirmative, I work, we work, you work. Right?
Yes.
He, she, or it works. Then we put the s behind, like here. When the subject of the sentence is he, she, or it, we put s behind the verb. He works, she works, it works, Paul works, Mary works, my father works, my friend works, my wife works. They work.
They work.
They work. Right, that is how we use the present simple tense. Okay. Right, like you've seen there. Right, so now let's have a look at these examples here. You must look out for some verbs can change spelling when you add s to the verb for the third person or for the third person singular form. For example, I go, but she goes.
He goes.
You watch. Yes,
You watch.
you watch.
He
He
watch.
watches.
watches.
They study. She
He
studies. She studies. The verb have is irregular, so we have, it
He has.
has. Right, so very simple, the present simple tense. When the subject, I'm just going to write it here so you understand it very good. So when the subject of the sentence is he, wait for me, is, yeah, he, she, it, or a singular noun, for example, my father, one person, my father, my mother, my brother, my sister, my wife, or third person singular, like for example, Paul,
Oh,
Mary. Okay, only all these, only one person. Then we add s to the end of the verb. So then the verb plus s, like we've seen here. She goes, he watches, she studies, Paul works, Mary works, my father works. You understand?
yes, I understand.
Right. Okay. Now, when the sentence is negative, we form the present simple negative with don't or doesn't. Now, he, she, it, Paul, Mary, one person only, we use doesn't. Okay. One person, we use doesn't. Two or more people, we use don't. For example, he doesn't work. She doesn't work. It doesn't work. Paul doesn't work. Mary doesn't work. My friend doesn't work. My mother doesn't work. But Paul and Mary don't work. My friends don't work. My parents don't work. They don't work. We don't work. I don't work. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. For example, I
don't
play
football.
I don't play football. She
doesn't play football.
Right. And then when we form the present simple interrogative with do or does in the infinitive with the verb without to, for example, let me just check. We form the present simple interrogative with do or does and the infinitive of the verb without to. Yes, all right. So we don't say she does. No, wait. Wait, let me just
Not.
let me think of an example. We form the present simple interrogative with do or does in the and the infinitive of the verb without to. For example,
Does he play football?
yeah, right. So we don't say does he like to play? No, wait, that's the wrong example. Wait for me 1 second. I just want to make the right example here. Okay, but anyway, Right. So we form short answers with do or does or don't or doesn't. For example, do you play football? Yes. Do you play football? Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Does he play football? Yes, he does.
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't.
Okay. Right. So, okay. That's the present simple. So let's complete the sentences about the Big Bang TV show. Use the present simple affirmative from the verbs. Like, live, visit, watch, work. So millions of people.
A million of people watch the show regularly.
Number two.
Number two, Saturn live in the flat with the Leila live.
Just give me 1 second.
Second, Saturn live in
Sheldon lives in a flat with Leonard.
Yeah.
Right. Number three.
Brian and Howard work with Saturn and Leila.
Right. Number four.
Number four, Brian and Howard
Now let's see what. Wait for me 1 second. We've used watched, we've used live, and we used work. So what is left? Visit and like. Yes.
Visit.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
And then number five.
Number five, in general, people like so about group in plan.
Yes. Okay, very good. 100%. Okay, let's go to this one. Task 2. Complete the text with the present simple affirmative from the verbs in brackets. So now you must use these verbs. You must change them. Or they stay the same or you change them. All right. Okay, so can you read it?
My stepsister Rose is a scientist and she loves her job. She works at the university.
She work. She work. She work. Or she work or she works.
She work.
Which one is correct? Wait for me. Is it?
I think
she work. Or is it she works?
Yes.
Which one is correct? She works.
She works. Okay.
Yeah. I've just spelled works wrongly there. It is she works.
She works.
Right?
Yes. At university in California. She study yes, star and black hole. Those even American, must be really nice. Must be really nice. Yes, her nice.
Sorry, Mr. T. Sorry, Mr. T. When you pronounce these words, you must say the letter S. I want to hear it. She likes.
Nice. Yeah.
And when you works, you must say that sound. Works.
Works.
Loves.
Love.
Studies.
Study.
Yes. I want to hear this. I want to hear that S.
S. Yeah.
I want to hear it. Okay?
Yeah. In her life in California, every weekend she goes She goes to the beach. She she meet she meets
She
friend.
meets.
Yeah, she meets friend the there and they go surfing together. Rose Rose says an apartment with one of her friends, Madison. Madison works in a restaurant and she often at work in the evening. Although evening, uh, Rose watch
Watches.
watches DVD in the apartment, or she had dinner with friends in town.
Very good. Well done. You've done good. Right. Now, let's talk about this. This is very important that we're going to handle now. The pronunciation of the letter S. Like I told you before, this letter S, to me, it is the most important letter in the English alphabet. The letter S is the most important letter in the English alphabet. Why? Because we use the letter S to put nouns into the plural form. For example, one shoe, but two shoes, right? So when we say the words, when we say a word in the plural form, it's very important. We can't say, I have two shoes. No, that is wrong. It sounds wrong. You have to pronounce that S. Whenever you see the letter S, you have to say it. You have to make the S sound. Okay?
Two shoes. Yeah.
Yes. Right. So now, when it comes to the pronunciation of the letter S we can pronounce in three ways. One, the first one has a Z sound, like a Z sound, like this one here. A Z sound. Like, for example, when words end on CE, like there.
Race.
When words end on an S, like here. When words end on an X, like here. When words end on a Z, like there. When words end on a double S, like here, kiss. Words that end on the CH sound, like here.
Watch.
Right? Like
watch.
Yeah. Words that end with the SH sound, like here. And words that ends on a GA sound, like here. Change. Now, these words, that S at the end of the word has a Z sound. Like, for example, racist.
Racist.
Can you say that? Yeah, racist.
Racist.
Buses.
Buses.
Boxes.
Boxes.
Prizes.
Prizes.
Kisses.
Kisses.
Watches.
Watches.
Dishes.
Dishes.
Changes.
Changes.
Right. So words that end on these sounds, they have a Z sound. at the end. The S sound like Z, right? Then the second one, words that end with the letter P, the letter K. P like in sleep,
Sleep.
K like in book, T like in hat, F like in cliff, PH like in graph, TH like in myth. That is, yeah, at the end of every word. We don't say with our voice. We don't use our voice. It is voiceless. So it is sleeps,
Sleep.
sleeps,
Sleep.
yeah, sleeps, books,
Sleep. Book.
hats,
Sleep.
cliffs,
Sleep.
graphs,
Graph.
myths.
Myth.
We pronounce the S, but the S is voiceless. We don't use our voice. We don't use our voice. Right, and then the third one is when the letter S has, when we say it's a voice sound,
Voice.
it is voiced. But words that end on the letter B, like crab, crab, becomes crabs, crabs. But here we use our voice. Word,
Word. Word.
words, words.
Word.
Bag,
Bag.
bags.
Bag.
Deal,
Deals. Deal.
deals. Dream,
Dream.
dreams.
Fan.
Fan,
Fan.
fans.
Fan.
Sing,
Sing.
sings. And then wear,
Wear.
wears.
Wear.
Gloves,
Love.
gloves. Play,
Play.
plays.
Play.
Right, so here are the three ways how we pronounce the letter S, how we say that letter S, how we pronounce it. Words that end on these sounds here has a Z sound. Z. Words that end on these sounds, on these letters and sounds, we say with a voiceless S. Right? We say the S, but it's voiceless. We don't use our voice. And words that end with these letters and sounds, we also say the S, but we use our voice. All right. Okay, so there are three ways how we can pronounce the letter S, but we have to pronounce it. Whenever you see the letter S in a word, you have to say it. Very important. Otherwise, it sounds wrong. Right, now, let's listen and repeat these third-person singular verb forms. Pay attention to the sound of the ending. So I want you to pay attention to this and 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 to this. Actually, it's here. Right. So pay attention to these. I'm going to let you listen first, and then listen how the speaker pronounce it. Here, if you can hear the voiced and the unvoiced. These two are, wait for me. These ones have the Z sound, and this one is voiceless. This one is voiceless. Voiceless, right? And these ones over here, they are voiced. Right. Okay. So I'm going to get the audio and then I'm going to come back to the slide so you can listen. Okay. So just give me 1 second. I just want to come back here. Audio 1.14. Right. If you can't hear straight away, I will play it again.
Lesson 1B, Exercise 7. A. Knows, loves, visits, works. B. Finishes, washes, uses.
Could you hear anything?
I don't different clearly.
Okay, let's try again.
Lesson 1B, Exercise 7. A. Knows,
No,
loves,
no,
visits,
uses,
works.
work,
B. Finishes,
finishes,
washes,
washes,
uses.
uses.
Okay, could you hear the recording? Could you hear anything?
I hear but I don't hear clearly easy
Okay, wait for me.
Yes.
Let's go back.
and
Okay.
this
Okay, wait
difficult
for me. Okay. Right. So voice and voiceless. Right. So these two here. Wait, I just want to check something. Yeah. Okay, so this one here is voiced. Right. So let me just explain it. This one is voiced. And this one over here is voiceless.
Violet.
Right? And this one over here is when it's got the z sound. It's this one here. It's got the sibilant z. It is the, I will just say it's a z sound.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. All right. So let's try to listen again. Because this is very important. This is the most important part of the lesson. Now I must stop this. Right. And I must go back here. Right.
Lesson 1B, Exercise 7. A. Knows, loves, visits, works.
Work,
B. Finishes, washes, uses.
uses.
Right. Okay, Mr. T. Well done. Right. Okay, so let's carry on. I think you've got the idea. Okay, so let me just see. Listen and repeat these third person singular verb forms. Do they have the ending a? Do they have the ending? Do they have the ending a, or do they have the ending b? Right. Now listen. Comes.
B,
A or B?
B, A,
Huh?
Comes.
A.
A.
Yeah. Comes is A. Right. Dances.
Dances. Dances. B.
Goes.
Goes. Goes. A.
A. Right. Likes.
Nice. A.
Lives.
Live. A.
Shares.
Says. A.
Teaches.
Teachers. Teachers. B.
Teaches.
Teachers. B.
Watches.
Watchers. B.
Right. So these two, voiced, voiced, and unvoiced. And this one is a Z sound. Right. Okay. I think you got it. Okay. So let's go here. Let's make sentences negative. Okay. My aunt works in London.
My aunt work in London. Negative is my aunt doesn't work in London.
Very good. I like rap music.
I don't like rap music.
Good. Number 3. My cousins Emma and Zoe speak Spanish.
My cousin Emma and Joe don't speak Spanish.
Very good. My stepbrother Nick plays in a volleyball team.
My stepfather Nick doesn't play in volleyball team.
Very good. Joe and I walk to school.
Joe and I don't walk to school.
Very good.
School.
You study Chinese.
You don't study Chinese.
Excellent. Well done. Right. Write the words in the correct order to make questions. You must use do or does. So
Do you live near the school?
very good. Number 2.
Your best friend does your best friend like football?
Very good. Number 3.
We do your parents both work?
Do your parents both work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do your parents
Number 4.
both work?
Yes. Number 4.
Yeah. Do you go out? Do you and your friend go out on Friday evening?
Very good. Number 5.
Why do you wear jeans to school?
Very good. Well done. Right. Now, write true sentences about yourself. You don't have to write. You can just tell me. Use the present simple affirmative, positive, or negative in the phrases below. For example, get up early on Saturdays. I don't get up early on Saturdays. That is true about me. Play ice hockey. I don't
don't play ice hockey.
I don't play ice hockey. Yes. Number 3.
I don't walk to school every day.
You can also say I walk to school every day.
I walk to school every day.
Yeah, you can make simple affirmative or simple present simple negative sentences. All right, so it can be positive or negative. You see?
Yes.
So it don't have to be all negative. It can be simple positive or simple negative. Right, okay. Use computers at work.
I use I use computer at work.
Watch TV every evening.
I don't watch TV every.
Argue a lot with my friends.
I don't agree a lot with my friend.
Argue.
Argue. I don't argue.
I speak French.
I don't speak. I don't speak French.
Like dancing.
I like dancing.
Do a lot of homework. Do a lot of work at weekends.
I don't do. I don't do a lot of work. Of homework at the weekend.
Very good. Right. So let's have a look at the TV show and guess the name. Right. Now, just wait for me 1 second. This is quite a fun exercise. So I'm just going to stop the share. Wait for me 1 second. Let's go here. Right. Let's watch this one.
My sister's not a monster.
She nearly killed me.
You slipped on ice.
Her ice.
It was an accident.
Okay, wait for me 1 second. Right, can you see my screen?
Yes, I see.
Okay, let's watch the story.
My sister's not a monster.
She nearly killed me.
You slipped on ice.
Her ice.
It was an accident. She was scared. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean any of this. Tonight was my fault. I pushed her, so I'm the one that needs to go after her.
What?
Yes.
Bring me my horse, please.
Anna, no, it's too dangerous.
Elsa's not dangerous. I'll bring her back and I'll make this right.
I'm coming with you.
No. I need you here to take care of Arendelle.
On my honor.
I leave Prince Hans in charge.
Are you sure you can trust her? I don't want you getting hurt.
She's my sister. She would never hurt me. He's just like the one we built as kids. Yeah. So we were so close. We can be like that again. No, we can't. Goodbye, Anna. Elsa, wait.
No, I'm just trying to protect you.
You don't have to protect me. I'm not afraid. Please don't shut me out again. Please don't slam the door. You don't have to keep your distance anymore. 'Cause for the first time in forever.
Right, Mr. T. Do you know what is the name of that story?
I don't know.
I know.
I don't know the story.
That TV
I never seen the video.
Okay, that story is called Elsa.
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 Elsa, công chúa Elsa.
Yes. Right. Okay, now wait for me 1 second.
My daughter, very nice.
Right. Yes.
Movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now look at this one. I'm gonna play you this one and then see if you can tell me what is the name of the story. Right, Mr. T, do you know the name of this story?
Yes, I see. I seen it movie before.
What is the name of the story?
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, yes. Right, now look at this one. See if you can tell me what is the name of the story.
Dawn broke on the small town of Pallet the day a young boy named Red began his Pokemon journey. Professor Oak, local Pokemon expert, had called Red and his grandson Blue to his lab to offer them their very first Pokemon. "When I was young," Oak remarked, "I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I have only 3 left, but you can have one." The fiery-hearted Red chose Charmander, while Blue chose the water-type Squirtle. The professor handed each of them something else, a Pokédex. As he explained, this invention is a high-tech encyclopedia that records the data on all Pokemon. "To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world, that was my dream," Oak said. "But I am too old, I can't do it, so now I want you two to fulfill my dream for me." Blue, wanting to compare their new Pokemon, challenged Red to their first battle. But being inexperienced, Red's Charmander gets
Right.
taken down. Blue chuckled arrogantly and headed out, telling his granddad to just leave
for me
filling
1
the
second.
Pokédex to him.
Yeah,
Red, defeated, but not having given up.
I never seen it. I don't know.
Yeah,
the film.
I also never watched this one, but the name of this one is Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah. But I've never watched Pokemon before. Never. Right. Okay. So that first story that we've watched about Elsa.
Elsa. Princess Elsa.
Yeah. Who are the main characters in that story?
Elsa and the dog sister are her sister.
What is her sister's name?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anna.
Anna.
Elsa and Anna. Now, can you tell me anything about that story? Where do Elsa and Anna live?
Elsa and Anna live in the castle.
They live in a castle. And okay, the second story about Tom and Jerry. What now? You must use verbs. You must use verbs of the lesson that we've done today. You must use present simple tense verbs. All right. So you must use verbs from this lesson. Wait for me 1 second. Right. Use verbs from this lesson to tell me more about the story of Tom and Jerry. Can you tell me anything about the story of Tom and Jerry by using using present simple tense verbs? For example, Tom. Wait for me. Tom. For example, Tom runs away from Jerry.
Yeah, Tom ran away from Jerry.
Okay. So can you tell me anything about that story of Tom and Jerry by using present simple tense verbs?
Tom is at the end. At the end, the film very the only winner. Tom.
Okay. Mr. T, that is the end of our lesson. You've done very well today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You are a clever, and I think you are a good student.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Harper. See you
Yeah.
again. Yeah.
I think you learn very quickly because you are a clever engineer.
I don't know. I don't know that logic is the plane, but the language is the more emotion.
Yeah.
Yes, emotion. I'm emotion is very low. Yeah.
Don't worry. You will get better all the time. You just need to
Yeah.
keep on
Okay.
taking lesson. See
Okay.
you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.